Hi everyone, I'm Carl.
I'm Rachel.
And I'm John.
And we are No Place Productions. We are a theatre company who deliver live drama performances and workshops in the community, prisons and rehab facilities all over the UK. If you are listening to this, welcome to our brand new project, Someday Soon.
Someday Soon is a series of workshops which we are broadcasting online in the community and through prison radio all across the UK. Throughout these workshops, we will be doing different creative exercises together so we can come up with characters, storylines and dialogue. We will then ask you to send us the ideas you create along this journey. Once we have everyone's ideas, we will take something from each entry, bring everything together to create our very own radio soap drama.
Recorded by professional actors, our collective radio soap will be broadcast throughout the summer on social media and radio. Anyone and everyone can take part. All you need is a piece of paper and something to write with. Listen up at the end of the workshop when we'll tell you exactly how you can send your ideas to us.
Okay then, back we are.
Yeah.
Back once again, like the Renegade Master.
Yeah. Where have you been? Look at the tan on you. Oh, look at it.
That's lockdown garden now.
Oh, nice.
Who's brought the biscuits? John, you damaged those jam and creams last time.
I know, they went. I've brought fruit shorties.
Fruit shorties? That's a bit old school.
That sounds like a
Everybody
bit...
come here for the biscuits.
Yeah, doesn't that sound a bit like hip-hop though?
Yeah. Hey, shorty, you look pretty fruity.
Fruit shorty.
I love fruit shorties. Probably my favourite biscuit, isn't it?
Oh.
No.
All right, Duncan, but... I could just
no.
eat a packet of them.
No.
No, I'm a hobnob girl.
When do you... when do you ever really eat biscuits? Without tea, though?
All the time.
Very rarely.
Because I don't drink tea, so I eat them all the time without it. Yeah, I know. Sorry, listeners.
Everyone's
but,
just half of our listeners have just switched off because you ate tea.
Oh my god! Okay, I take it back.
Well, I don't drink caffeine either.
I would drink caffeine.
I don't do caffeine. It sends me mad.
God. Maybe
Anyway.
next time we should do a little experiment.
We'll give you caffeine when we do the third workshop, so you go insane.
We'll get it done in 10 minutes.
Watch me bounce off the walls.
Anyway.
Sorry.
Here we are, workshop 2 of Someday Soon. So, I hope you enjoyed the last podcast. Moving forward, we are going to look at this workshop 2. So, don't worry if you didn't catch workshop 1. These are all standalone workshops, so you can do all 3 of them if you want to, or you can just do a couple of them, or you can just do this one today. It's entirely up to you. If you're listening on YouTube or any other social media platform, you can always catch up on last week's workshop if you missed it.
Okay, so as you know, we're gathering bits from all of your ideas that you come up with to create our radio soap. So as well as having different characters in the radio soap, we also need to come up with what the characters might say, and this is called dialogue.
Okay, so to get us started today, we're going to be using an exercise that's called open dialogue. So it's called open dialogue because the words could be spoken by anyone in any situation at any time, whatever it may be. And it could be 101 different situations. But it's called open dialogue because it's up to each of us to take the dialogue in whatever direction or put it into whatever scenario that we want to.
It's easier to do than explain.
Yeah, once we've done it or we're doing it, you'll know better. Yeah, sorry.
So we've each brought a sample of a couple of lines of open dialogue today to start us off.
Yeah.
We did them at home. But first we'll do an example with Rach and John so everyone gets an idea of what I'm on about. So, John...
Only 10 years, I still haven't got an idea.
John and Rachel, make sure you have a pen and paper. And for those of you listening on YouTube or social media, you'll see the few lines pop up on the screen now. For those of you who are listening in any other way, I'll read it out to you. I'll give you a chance to write it down as I say it.
Okay, hang on. Let me just get a piece of paper.
Go on.
Yeah.
Ready to rock?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll put character 1.
Yeah.
Character 1 says, I can't believe that. Character 2 says, me neither. So character 1 says, I can't believe that. Next line, character 2 says, me neither.
Okay.
Then back to character 1, saying, what we going to do?
Yeah.
And then character 2 replies, well, we can't keep it to ourselves.
Sneaky.
Okay. So character 1, I can't believe that. Character 2, me neither, neither. whichever way you say it. Let's call the whole thing up. Character 1 then says, what are we going to do? And character 2 then replies, well, we can't keep it to ourselves. Okay, so Rachel and John, think about those lines.
Okay.
Who would character 1 be? Who is character 2? What are they talking about? Where are they? Yeah? I'm going to give you a few minutes to continue writing that conversation between character 1 and 2 and come up with some dialogue. Not too much. Rachel and John, think about those lines. Who could character 1 be? Who is character 2? And what are they talking about? Okay, so you want to be thinking about where are they? Who are they? Why are they talking about this?
Yeah.
What's the story around these lines? Just those 4 lines. They're only saying 2 lines each there.
Yeah.
There's 4 lines in total.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a few moments just to continue writing that conversation between character 1 and character 2 and come up with some dialogue. Okay?
Yeah.
Not too much. Half a page at most.
Okay. Can I ask, when you're saying think about who the character would be and stuff, we don't need to write that down. You're just looking for the dialogue.
Yeah.
Okay.
So last time we were looking at backstory. Yeah. We were looking at what are the memories, who are they, why are... This is just about the dialogue. What are these 2 people saying to each other?
Okay.
So you'll have to do a little bit of thinking around who are they and where are they and what situation are they in. But we're just looking for this dialogue to be continued. So it starts with, I can't believe that, character 1. Character 2, me neither. Me neither. Character 1, what are we going to do? Character 2, well, we can't keep it to ourselves. So how would that conversation continue? Just continue writing what you think they would each say to each other next. And that'll become easier when you decide who they are, where are they, and what situation are they talking about. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I was already...
Yeah, no, I can see you writing. Go for it. I'll give you a few moments just to have a think. And Rachel's thinking, John's writing. That's good.
I am thinking, yeah.
Once you've got that situation clear in your mind of who these people are, why are they together at this point, and what are they talking about? What situation are they talking about? Or what situation are they in? And what do you think would follow on? And just like last time with the pictures, if there's 40 people listening to this podcast, we should have, in theory, 40 different pieces of dialogue at the end, because everyone will think of something different. Okay, you're both writing now. Good. And there's no right or wrong in this. Everyone will think completely differently. And that's what we need. I can't believe that. Character 2, me neither. Character 1, what are we going to do? Character 2, well, we can't keep it to ourselves. What's the next few lines? Just half a page will do. 4 lines from each character, maybe 3 lines from each character. It's up to you. You might find yourself on a roll where you can just keep writing. I know what this person says and what they reply. Or you might just think, I'm just going to go for a few more lines.
That's very short, but I think it's quite humorous.
Good. Okay. Great. I'm going to give you another few moments. Don't rush it. There's no rush here. There's no time restriction. You did a lot of thinking before you started writing, which is good as well.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was off.
You and John was off, yeah.
Measure twice, cut once. I'm cutting in all kinds of mad directions. I've been measured though.
Okay, I think I'm there.
You there? Okay.
I think so.
So that was nice to see the 2 different styles. John after writing the first 4 lines that I gave you, you just carried on writing. Something obviously popped into your head immediately. It struck a chord with you and off you went. Rachel, you had to sit and think. Who are these people? Where are they? What's the situation? And once you got that clear in your head, then you started writing. And that's great. That was nice to see 2 different styles immediately. Okay, so who's going to share back first?
You can go. You finish first, so you can go first.
Okay.
Okay, so shall I read the 4 original lines?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have character names for them?
Oh no, I didn't.
No, I haven't done that yet.
And to be honest with you, I didn't even come up with like a relationship between them or anything. I just bounced dialogue. I didn't think these are brothers or mates, or I just bounced dialogue back and forth.
Great,
Could be anyone.
Bull in a china shop, as usual.
Yeah, sorry. Straight here.
Both these. Go on, John.
Bosh sausage. Okay, sorry. I can't believe that. Me neither. What are we gonna do? Well, we can't keep it to ourselves. We've just won £30 million on the lottery. We can't go telling everyone. Why? Because I don't know about you, but I don't fancy ending up in someone's car boot. Oh God, yeah. Okay, well, we'll keep it under our hats for now then, yeah? Yeah. For now, let's not go out and start buying peacocks and getting hair transplants, okay? Well, I can't promise anything. Jesus, you're changing already.
Great stuff.
That's nice. I like that.
Great stuff. Very funny. Nicely read as well, young man.
Thank you
Nicely
very
read.
much.
Okay, good. Yeah. Excellent. Okay, so you got all that dialogue without really thinking about it. Yeah, that's really, really good. Okay, brilliant. Right.
That was on, for me in my head, that was on like Footballers' Wives type thing. No, like it was just something daft in my head, like some ITV, some stupid ITV comedy thing.
Yeah. So you did have an idea of the situation.
Yeah, like just, yeah.
But you weren't definite on who these 2 characters
No,
were.
and somewhere in my head it was just like 2 dopes.
Yeah.
One who thought he was a bit cleverer than the other, but they were both as dopey as each other. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Brilliant. Okay. Really good. Excellent.
See, mine is completely different to that. Like,
Good.
so
Right, okay.
different.
That's what we're after.
Okay. I can't believe that. Me neither. What are we going to do? Well, we can't keep it to ourselves. Look, let's not get carried away. He deserves to know what she's doing. I've always known he was too good for her. She's just so out there with it. Like, she doesn't care if she gets caught. This is what I mean. If it was me, I'd want to know. All right. But if we do, we need to be clever about it.
Oh. Wow. Okay. So is that 2... Was it 2...
I see, in my head,
Yeah.
I seen it as like 2 women on a street corner.
Yeah.
Just before this conversation, just having a chat, and then they seen another woman from maybe like the street over walking out with someone who wasn't like
Her partner.
it wasn't a partner.
Oh. And they're gossiping, they're jangling on the street
They
corner.
are, yeah.
Okay.
I've run away
Got-
again already without even thinking about it.
Got too much time on their hands, and now they're getting involved.
And in my head, I've just gone, oh, what if it's not her partner? What if it's not her partner? But what if it's nothing to do with the cheating? And they bring that all up, and I've already gone
Yeah.
off again.
Wow. Okay. Great.
So it was like completely different to John's.
Yeah, John's was quite
It
like...
couldn't have been more different. Like in the
couldn't have,
last
yeah.
workshop, the little boy one we did both had like similar vein, but that was just like polar
complete
opposite.
difference. Okay. Good. Okay, so everyone who's listening, I hope that made sense to you. You're given 4 lines of dialogue. It could be it's called open dialogue because the lines are quite neutral, if you like. They could be taken in any direction that you choose. And as we saw there, John's went off in quite a fantastical kind of, we've won the lottery, and Rachel's was quite gritty. 2 women on the street corner gossiping about another woman that they know. So should we do another one?
Yeah, let's do another one. So this time, I think we should all do one together, including I mean you two and the people listening.
Okay, well, brilliant.
If that's all right with everybody.
Perfect.
So remember, get your pen and paper ready.
Yep.
Now, for those of you listening on YouTube or any other social media, you'll see the few lines pop up on the screen now. For those of you listening in any other way, I'll read it out to you. And I'll give you all a chance to write it down as I say it if you want to.
Yeah.
So, we ready, boys?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so character 1 says, "You're leaving?" Question mark.
Character 1, you're leaving.
Yeah. Character 2, what does it look like to you?
What does it?
Character 1, you're leaving. Character 2, what does it look like to you?
Question mark, yeah.
Character 1 then says, I can't believe you're actually going. And then character 2 says, I think it's for the best, don't you? Okay.
Okay.
So I'll say that again.
Yes, please.
Character 1, you're leaving. Character 2, what does it look like to you? Character 1, I can't believe you're actually going. And character 2, I think that's for the best, don't you?
Okay.
Okay, so again, just like in the example, have a little think about those lines. Who would character 1 be? Who is character 2? What are they talking about? What is this situation? So have a little think about that for a few minutes. And once those pieces start to fall into place, it then should become a little bit easier to carry on the dialogue. Okay, so have a little think about that.
Isn't this just strange the way in the first one I wanted to run off in 1,000,000 miles an hour, but I really want to have a think about this one. I don't know what the difference in dialogues made me think differently, but I'm like,
okay, so we've achieved something here. Both Carl and John are thinking.
It's the first time for everything.
it took 11 years.
So when you're ready, continue those 4 lines of dialogue. It doesn't need to be too much. A couple of lines more each for each character. And it's called open dialogue, so you can take it in any direction you want to. There are no right or wrongs here. Carl's having a good think. A good think. He's even got his thinking face on.
I don't want to do the obvious, because I think there's an obvious one again, and I don't want to do an obvious one. I'm trying to think of something.
I am sitting here probably thinking I'm doing the obvious one.
No, but we'll all think of an obvious one from our own heads. Do you know what I mean? Like one jumped in. Well, maybe I should just go with the one that jumped in.
Oh man.
He's thinking that hard, he can't speak.
Yeah.
So I'll just read those few lines again, just to remind the people listening. Character 1, you're leaving. Character 2, what does it look like to you? Character 1, I can't believe you're actually going. Character 2, I think it's for the best, don't you? So if you are stuck, just go back to the beginning and think again, who could these characters be? And that should give you a little bit of a clue then what they can say.
Man, short and sweet, but deep.
Short and sweet like me.
Did you say so yourself?
So Carl's continuing with his writing there.
I'm on a roll now.
Like an hard escort, once you got going, there was no stopping you.
And what's really interesting is everybody works differently on this exercise. Some people do think straight away, like I know you do, John, and you can run with it. Other people need to take a little bit more time. And it can depend on the dialogue as well.
Yeah, because before I instantly went for like light-hearted mess aboutness, and I found it easy to just run with it. Whereas what I've written here is not as, to say the least, and I found it harder to just run with.
Yeah, but sometimes that's nice. Sometimes it's nice to go with your initial instinct, and then other times it's nice to just challenge yourself and go, okay, I know where I would straight away go with that. Is there any other way that I could take it?
Yeah.
Okay, so for everybody listening, I'm just going to give you a few more seconds. But remember, you can come back to this and take as much time as you need to.
Yeah. Should I share mine?
No, you can wait your hurry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
That's what you can do.
Wait your hurry.
Sorry. Wait your hurry. That's what your nan says. Wait your hurry. Or when people say things like, you're slowing up the process. Don't know where that came from.
People are trying to concentrate.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Great. Now, like I say, if you're listening, again, you can come back to this. Don't feel any pressure to have finished by now.
That took me ages to get going, but once I got going,
There was no stopping you there,
it was
was there?
okay.
But that's it. Sometimes it does, and then once all the cogs are in place, that wheel keeps on
It
turning.
needed a lot of oil in there. It was very rusty up there. It felt like for a
Tin
moment.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, whilst it's still rolling, before it grinds to a halt,
That'll be for another 11 years.
Strange thing.
let's have a listen to yours, Carl. Where did you go with it?
Okay, so because I thought when I said an obvious one for me would have been like it was a brother and sister having a massive big argument about the mum and dad, and I don't know, it just felt all a bit kitchen sinky for me. I was trying to think of something unusual.
Yeah.
That's why I took ages thinking, and then I thought it's two sisters who were living together, and it's sort of like sitcom world in my head now. So
Right.
it's kind of, this is almost like a sitcom, or the two comedy characters, two sisters that are always bickering, but they really love each other. Yeah,
Okay.
but I don't know, they're just like young though, but they're young. Do you know what I mean? They're like maybe late teens, early 20s.
Right.
And they're both quite stroppy.
Wow.
Okay.
Sounds like me and my
So-
sisters.
I wasn't thinking about you, honest. So, character one says, "You're leaving." And character two says, "What does it look like to you?" Character one says, "I can't believe you're actually going." Character two says, "Well, I think it's for the best, don't you?" Then it goes back to one. "Well, I never said you should." And two says, "Well, you never said I shouldn't." One says, "Well, you don't have to go." And two says, "But what do you mean?" And one says, "What do you think I mean?" And two says, "I don't have to. I don't know what you mean." And then one says, "Well, don't go if you don't want to." Two says, "Right, I won't then." And one says, "Well, good then." "Yeah, good. Yeah, good."
Brilliant.
So it's
I love the sass in your voice there.
I know you can't see, but Carl had a little head wobble on the go when he was reading that.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a conversation, it's a non-conversation.
Yeah, but that's...
She was never going, was
She
she?
was never going, no. It's all for show.
But you know what? Straight away,
Yeah.
I knew exactly. Just even if you hadn't told me about who the characters were, from them lines, I'd have had a picture of a not too dissimilar situation that you described.
It could be friends or sisters or...
Yeah.
And it's just that, like, we've had the bust up, but we still really love each other.
Yeah.
But I want to make a show.
Statement.
Yeah, making a statement and a show of, well, I'm going then.
Yeah, have you ever done that? The other ones that never said don't. I done that the other week. I went, I'm going, get me bag, and went to get off, and she just went, go on then. And I went,
Yeah, found out.
please ask me to stay.
Yeah, I'm really going in a minute.
Okay, so that's one way that could have gone.
Yeah, I like that.
Loved it. Okay, John, what kind of direction did you take?
Mine was a bit more, which I thought was weird because I thought my obvious, what I said to you before, was not the obvious. Mine was a couple breaking up. Is where my head went at, and I just ran with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I haven't written who the man is or the woman is.
Yeah.
It could be any couple of any denomination, and it could be either of them. It could be the you know what I mean? There's no specifics.
Yeah, there's
But I
no
think-
gender involved.
Yeah, or anything. I just think it
Yeah.
works.
Okay, cool.
A couple, as in two people in a relationship. Okay.
Yeah.
So
two males, two females, trans, what
anything.
Yeah.
Just
Okay,
it's just
cool.
two people who, as you'll find out now. So, character 1, you're leaving. Character 2, what's it look like to you? Character 1, I can't believe you're actually going. Character 2, I think it's for the best, don't you? Character 1, you promised me you'd always love me, no matter what. Character 2, I know I did, but I can't do this anymore. Character 1, please, I'll try harder. I know it's not been the same lately, but it'll work itself out. Character 2, not this time. Not again.
Wow,
okay.
guys, yeah. Wow, you feel like you're right in the middle of that, a fly on the wall in that relationship breaking up, don't you?
The weight of that conversation immediately
Yeah.
was you could feel it, couldn't
Yeah,
you?
yeah. Because if that, it's also the way you read things or how you have it in your head. Because if that had been read like kind of shouty, you'd think, oh, these two might stand a chance. But when it's so calm and calculated, you think, oh, there's nothing down for these two.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a long thought out.
Yeah, this isn't like a rah.
No, this is the end.
Yeah, very much so, yeah. Very good.
Do you know what is interesting, though? That, in the example, and I came up with the one where the woman was having an affair.
Mm-hmm.
Parallels can be drawn, they could be them.
You could make a link there.
You could make a link.
Okay.
Yeah, you could, yeah.
This is why open dialogue's so interesting, though, because you can kind of take it wherever you...
Anywhere you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, from those 4 lines, you've got 2 comedy characters, it'd be like from over here, and the complete opposite over there, John, with your 2 middle of a breakup. You couldn't get more poles apart,
No.
really, could
No.
you? And that's just
Exactly.
from 4 lines that we were given.
So this is what we mean when we say differences are good.
Yeah. Well, it gives us more to draw upon when we're putting the radio subs together, doesn't it?
Exactly.
Brilliant.
Okay, should we do one more?
Okay, yeah, so we'll do one more. And again, as we've stipulated, for those of you listening on YouTube, social media, anything like that, the lines are going to pop up on your screen now. And for those listening in any other way, I'll read it out for you and it'll give you the chance to write it down as I say it, if you like.
Okay, I just need a clean piece of paper, one sec.
Okay, go on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so, character 1. Oh, hello. Character 2. Didn't expect to see you here. Character 1. I didn't think you were coming. Character 2. I wasn't going to, but...
But.
Just but.
As in like dot.
As in dot.
Okay, can I have that again? Because there was some
certainly
bits that I missed.
Go on, yeah.
there.
Okay, so, character 1. Oh, hello. Character 2. Didn't expect to see you here.
Okay, one sec, didn't.
Character 1. I didn't think you were coming. Character 2. I wasn't going to, but... dot. Okay?
Oh, hello. Didn't expect to see you here. I didn't think you were coming. I wasn't going to, but... Yeah? Okay.
Cool. Okay, so with this one, instead of us all doing it together, we're going to leave that with you to have a think about in your own time. So we're not going to actually feedback on that. I'm just going to give that and let that sink in.
Got homework?
And you've got some... Yeah, if you like, yeah. So this is your homework.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave that with you to have a think about it in your own time. But remember, when you're doing this, to think about who each of the characters could be, where they were when they were speaking to each other, all them types of things. So if we can all carry on this dialogue and write some lines about a page, 1 page maximum is enough.
Yeah.
And then once you've done that, if you can pick a piece of dialogue you like best out of that, or out of the other pieces of dialogue that we've done previously, and you've created, and get them to us. Listen to the end, obviously, of the podcast, and we'll tell you how to get them to us. Yeah. So
Guys.
I'm very, very interested to see. I'm interested to see what you two come up with as well.
Yeah. That's fantastic. Okay, yeah. No, I like that.
Yeah. Oh, straight away, my mind's going a bit. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like the EastEnders moment at the end. The dot.
Dot, yeah. I wasn't going to, but... Okay.
I'm interested though, because obviously we work together a lot. For everyone listening, we've worked together for like over 10 years now. So I'm interested for the people who are listening. I want to hear their ideas.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, because we know each other very well.
Yeah, but we're surprising each other.
Well, yeah,
true,
exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
So it'd be interesting to get what we get back. It'll be really interesting. Yeah. And the more dialogue we get back from the listeners, the easier it is to put those radio soaps together.
Yeah.
We should have some really colourful characters and good dialogue to use.
Yeah. And hopefully it'll be exciting for people listening, you know, when we do broadcast the radio soap in August. They'll be able to hear bits of their ideas, recognising a little bit. Oh, them couple of lines of mine.
Well, that's my character I made up. Yeah,
exactly. So hopefully that should be quite nice.
As long as my two sisters make it in, I'm not
If there's not a plot about winning the lottery, and I don't want anything to do with it.
Yeah,
Can everyone see what I have to put up with here? These two precious things.
Those two sisters are funny. I'm just saying.
Me and you could play the two sisters.
Yeah, it's not a pantomime. No, it's
God.
not.
Look what we've started.
Brilliant. So
Great stuff. Okay, well, I hope that you've really enjoyed our second podcast of Someday Soon, and we look forward to seeing you, hearing you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Listening to you.
Speaking
to you.
Whatever it may be.
Yeah. Next time. So thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
To Keely again. Thank you, Keely. And we'll speak to you next time.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for completing today's Someday Soon workshop. If you are listening on YouTube or any other social media platform, please email your ideas you've created today to npp_somedaysoon@outlook.com. That's npp_somedaysoon@outlook.com.
If you're listening in any other way, please give your ideas to a staff member who will email them to us on your behalf. We need to have all your submissions by Friday the 31st of July in order for us to be able to add them to our radio soap.
We love to hear what you guys think, so please tweet and Instagram us your Someday Soon experiences using the hashtag #MPPSomedaySoon. Check out our other projects too on our website, noplaceproductions.co.uk.
Thank you to DJ Jay Harvey and JTC for the music production, and Keely Ray for recording and editing today's workshop.